work. I was living out of my vehicle. We were separated because of the addictions, and I just, I had a lot of time to sit down and think, and I was everywhere way I was going was just seemed to be wrong. Actually, we were friends with Don Kiefer when he was starting to get people around to actually start coming, and I just heard about that, and I was down in the dumps, and I just decided to come. We were fighting all the time. I mean, good days, have a good day, have a bad day, and it wasn't the best. But now we're in the New Hope and stuff. Everything seems to come together. She'd always wanted to go and stuff, and I was sort of, I don't need to go to church. I believe in God, and I do it my own way. And I finally went, and then she started coming. Now our little girl, she's into it. Made me learn, to look at things different. Everything that happens for a reason. And in the Matrix, how you take everyday life and look at it and put it in a perspective with the Bible and the Lord, and it starts making you think a little different about what actually is going on around you. Well, for me to sit down and read the Bible, it's hard to interpret, one passage from another, what it's supposed to entail, and going to church and listening to Charles teach and put it into everyday life and reality. It helps me I can't read, or I can read, but I can't interpret it as good as I can to listen to somebody. Church has helped me a lot to realize that everything happens for a reason, and put your faith in the Lord instead of, just the everyday material things, that you're liable to go a little bit farther in life. She's was always set in her ways, and she's, trying to adapt to me and my changes, and look at things and what I've battled and went down the roads, and she's really gotten involved into, wanting to do stuff, the cleanup crew, and, bookstore. She's talked about wanting to help out there, and it's really made our lives a lot better. Kaya just turned 5. Yeah, she's just really into it. She bought a couple of CDs, and every night she's wanting to hang it, stand up, sit down, or up, up, down. One of the songs, she's into it all night long. You just want to listen to it. Her church CDs. Where are they at? She's always talking about the Lord and Jesus. It's great. It's good to see her wanting to be so involved too. With me getting out of the addiction that I had, and the tension between Jessica and the little girl, things have really improved. I've learned with my temper, to look at things different. Instead of just being stubborn, to sit down and actually talk it out with her, or just plain simple, maybe walk away. It's helped a lot in realizing, how to react towards things too. Just, you look at yourself different, you look at, what you could do, what you have been doing. Especially before I started New Hope, coming to New Hope, out of work all the time, family problems, just going through drug addictions, and, just everyday slum. It's time to put my hope in the Lord's hands.